My friends, I am definitely below zero. If you don't know what that means, I'll tell you in just a minute. Also, I've got a recording of a live whippoorwill that was just outside the door. I don't know, those of you in cities and apartments and things probably have never even heard a real live whippoorwill, but you'll get to hear one here in just a few minutes. I'll also show you a few side projects that we did yesterday. These are things that I just do in my spare time. And I'll tell you more about getting caught up on orders and things like that. It never stops. We'll get to it all right after this. Hello my friends, Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa Stringworks Workshop. It is Thursday, June 1st. And Thursday reminds me that tomorrow morning we'll have our shop talk at 8 o'clock my time. If you'd like to put your questions, comments, and or topics in today's video in the comments section, if you would please start them off with a few question marks in the front of the question, and that would mean that it's something to be included in tomorrow's shop talk. In other words, when I see the question marks in the front of the question, I'll know you intend it to be included. I have got a full cup. How did I ever have time to work on instruments? Oh my gosh, it's just nuts around here. It really is. First of all, let's just do something for fun. Here's what a real whippoorwill sounds like. Well, hope you enjoyed that. I know you couldn't really see anything, but neither could I. It was pretty dark. Those whippoorwills sometimes will do that all night long. They start in the spring. They've been doing this since March, I'm going to say, March time frame. And they just continue on for quite a while. You know, I'm going to say they go for maybe another few weeks yet, and then they kind of quit. But there's a season where they do it for about 3 months, and they pretty much do it all night long every night. Some of you would probably find that annoying, but I kind of find it relaxing, and you can tell there's no predators around or nobody prowling around when you're hearing the whippoorwills, because as soon as they hear any kind of noise or any kind of movement, they stop making their noise. So in a way, it's kind of a good alarm system that's automatically built in. I've got a little video footage now of a few side projects that I worked on yesterday, so here's a clip of that. Coming into the shop this morning, I'm greeted by this big sunflower. That's the center hub, I guess you'd say, out of the back tractor tire on Massey Ferguson 35. Wanted to paint it up since I had it off. And here's the new rim that came in, and it came in silver. And of course, I painted it yellow also. And I put new tires on this little garden cart. My grandson Trinian wanted to fix up this cart. He wants to take it home with him with his new four-wheeler that he got here at the farm. They look like they did a good job. It was all dented up, and my wife Sue and grandson Trinian beat all the dents back out. They're probably going to paint it up, I think, a little bit too. But it's looking good. These are all the projects that we do on the side around here. Like I said, I had to mount those tires yesterday and get them to take air and all that. Those are new tires. There's always some kind of project, so hopefully today I'll find time to get that tire back on this rim and get some air in it, if not all the liquid also. Yeah, I stay pretty darn busy. A lot of it's to do with tires around here, especially when I'm not the one operating the machinery. It doesn't seem like anyone cares whether they drive around thorn trees or not. When I see a thorn tree, I drive a wide circle around it myself. But thorn trees tear up a lot of tires around here. Now, on my property, I've killed and dug up every thorn tree I've found. But my son's property is still pretty loaded with them. And there are still a few scattered on my property, too, that maybe I haven't found yet or got to. But I do try to get rid of them as soon as I find them. I mentioned I was really far behind on orders and emails and phone calls. Well, guess what? I'm still pretty far behind on them. I did get a lot of the paperwork caught up yesterday, and I did start making the deer antler saddles yesterday. And believe it or not, I worked from 8 o'clock yesterday morning till 8 o'clock last night. I did take 2 hours out for lunch, and I did make a quick trip to town to get some paint that I needed for those wheels. Other than that, I was working here in the shop all day. I figure I got another day like that coming right now. As soon as I get done with this video, I'm going to finish making those deer antler saddles. I've already got the blanks started. That's a big part of it. Getting it square is really the hardest part. Getting a rectangular piece that you can actually now machine the saddle out of is really where all the time comes for me, because the machining parts are pretty standard. I did get the Gibson guitar finished. I put a note on the screen yesterday about that, and I will try to get that video out this weekend to you, so you'll see another instrument video, and that'll be the second to last instrument video that you'll be seeing for a while, I'm sure. That's going to be about it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to put those questions, comments, and topics in today's comment section of the video, and we will address them tomorrow on Shop Talk. Thank you so much.